In today's video, I'm so excited. I've been waiting to put this together, but I am going to show you and highlight some Black-owned beauty brands, and I'm very excited. A few of these brands I had not heard of, so I did a little research and very glad to find some items, some brands that I had not heard of. So some background to this. This is really important for me. I know there was a trend recently, all the unfortunate events that have been happening and have literally been happening for centuries, but have come more forefront lately. These do hit close to home. Part of my backstory, I do have 3 children. They are all biracial, half black, half white, however you want to put it, and my husband is black. So this was really important for me to do and put together because it's very important for me to show both sides of their heritage, their culture. And actually, as a child, I grew up in a small town, and where we moved when I was about 7 or 8 years old. Moved from trailer park to our first home, and our first home was in a predominantly black neighborhood. And for me, growing up in a mixed environment is just all I've known. So it's never been a thing to me. I know color, obviously there's different colors. There's light skin, dark skin. I mean, there's obvious, color variances. But to me, I've always been so enamored in other cultures and other ways. So it's just normal for me to have an interracial relationship, however that sounds. So again, this hits very close to home for me, and I just wanted to be able to showcase some Black-owned beauty brands. And it took me a little while to get all this together because there were some brands, I just had to do all my research and put some things together. But I'm very, very excited. So we are going to go ahead and get started. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. Please like this video, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn on all notifications so that you are alerted when I post a new video. I do upload videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. so stay tuned for those. I do have some more content coming up for you, but like I said, this is just one of those videos that I was impatiently anticipating. So I'm glad the time is finally here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I do have a bunch of products here. I try to use as many different products as I could, but of course I only have one face, only so many things I can use. So I am going to just showcase some things and then show you what I actually used, what I've tried, just some thoughts on these products. So we're gonna start at the base. So for me, obviously after doing skincare, well hydrated face, I would normally use a primer. And so I did pick up this Fenty Beauty primer. I did look for some other primers, and some of it again was timing. I just knew this was something I could get to quickly so that I could get this video going. This product though, it's supposed to be more of like a matte. It's a very, very nice product. Has a little bit of a scent to it. Oh, actually no, it doesn't. I'm sorry, it must be something else. So it has no scent, which I actually prefer. I don't like scented products, especially not, like skincare type products, and to me primer is part of your skincare. So I really enjoy that product. I think it wears well under some of the other products I put on, but of course that is what I'm wearing today. I did try out a foundation. I would have worn it today. The problem is though, again, I just didn't have time to find the right match, but this one is called Laws of Nature. This is one of the brands that I had not heard of before. Again, all these are Black-owned beauty brands, but this one I kind of did some research and thought this was really cool. It's called Foxy Finish Mineral Cream Foundation with Vitamin E, vegan and cruelty-free. Net weight 1 ounce. This color I got was wheat, which by my research from other products, I really thought wheat would be darker, but again, getting stuff online, it is so hard to tell what you're getting. Now, as you can tell, I don't know if you can see there, I'll try to bring it where you can really see it, but it's a very thick, kind of whipped consistency. Very, very creamy. Now, coverage, I would have to say it's more of a light to medium buildable coverage, but again, that's kind of what it looks like, but as you can see, it's very, very light. So I did want to wear this, but as I put it on my face, I could just see pores and just, what I mean? It was just too light. Sometimes you can make stuff work if it's not exactly the right color, but this was definitely too light. And again, I just didn't have time to reorder it in the right color. Again, I didn't really know what color I should get. So, but the product itself has a very nice, I can't explain it, but it reminds me of skincare that I remember friends of mine wearing back in the day. I don't know if it's like a lotion type smell, maybe it's the vitamin E I'm smelling. It has good memories for me. I definitely like it. I like the smell. It smells very natural, very clean. So one thing I did want to read here though, and again, I'm going to try not to make this video too long, but there are some things I did definitely want to highlight. I wanted to tell you a little bit about this company, Laws of Nature. It's called Laws of Nature Cosmetic. It says our story. According to a 2016 study conducted by the Environmental Working Group, 75% of products marketed to Black women score high in potentially hazardous ingredients. That's very sad. Therefore, Black women are at a higher risk of being disproportionately exposed to toxic chemicals from cosmetics. After receiving the news that my mother had metastatic breast cancer in 2007, I wanted to learn more about it. Through research, various sources revealed a strong link between certain chemicals such as parabens, mercury, lead, and talc in cosmetics that potentially cause breast cancer. In 2008, I started to examine my beauty and dietary habits while shifting to a natural lifestyle. During this transition, I had difficulty finding a safer, natural foundation suitable for my skin tone and sensitive skin from many cosmetics brands. As a makeup lover, I was determined to find something suitable for my skin tone, but that proved unsuccessful. Many foundations I tried were either too red or too irritating on my skin. Building upon my background as a visual artist, I started experimenting with DIY cosmetic formulations in my kitchen. Pretty cool. After a few years of testing different formulas, I found something that worked for me. Based on my experience, I figured other Black women shared the same struggle finding a clean foundation that both addressed their skin concerns, i.e. hyperpigmentation, acne, eczema, and matched their shade and undertones. In 2015, I decided to launch the brand with our flagship product, the Foxy Finish Mineral Cream Foundation, in 6 shades. Today, we offer 20 shades and multiple finishes, including cream foundation, stick foundation, cream to powder, loose mineral powder, loose setting powder, which is actually one of the other products I did get, loose setting powder, concealer, corrector, and contour palette. Our products are suitable for all skin types and conditions, normal, dry, combination, eczema, sensitive, or oily, acne prone. Our foundations truly reflect and complement the diverse shades and undertones of Black women and contain clean ingredients suitable for all skin types and conditions, normal, dry, combination, eczema, sensitive, or oily, acne prone skin. Ultimately, we want Black women to enhance their natural beauty and feel empowered by taking control of what is being put on their bodies. Be well, Jasmine Rose. And then of course, her middle name's Rose, like mine too, so you know. Or maybe that's her last name, but anyways, I love that. Anyways, but I just thought it was a really cool story, so I'm sorry. I hope, you know, it wasn't too long, but I wanted to share that with you because I thought that was really cool. But again, that was one of the brands that was newer to me that I researched and, you know, had not seen before. And actually, I think that is the only one that was really new to me. There was another one I researched, but they primarily had, it was, oh goodness, I can't remember the name right now, but it was a really cute concept. It was like all of their products were like school themed, like remind me of like elementary school, the Korean box, and it was maybe Korean color custom. Oh, I can't remember, but I'll leave that down in the link when I research it again. I meant to look that up, I forgot. That was another one I looked at, but again, I have so many eyeshadow palettes, and you know, there's mostly what they have is like eyeshadow palettes and some face powder, that kind of stuff, which I already had. Financially, I just couldn't see getting that on top of all this. So I did want to highlight that. So that is one of the foundations I tried, but again, unfortunately, I couldn't wear it today because the undertones and the color is a little bit too light. So what I wore instead, which is another company that I was very excited to try. I did hear about this company a few months ago. I know they are sold at Ulta. This is Uoma Beauty. This is their foundation, and this one is called Say What? I like that. Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. So that is what I'm wearing today. I do have the color Fair Lady T1W. I did have to do a little bit of research online, and actually the color I was going to get was out of stock, which I'm actually kind of glad because the color I got I think is actually a better match than that one would have been. I think that would have been too dark, but I tried to put it down here a little bit. I would say this is a medium to medium full coverage. I think it covered pretty well. It's buildable, builds really well. It didn't get cakey. I did put a second layer on just to help cover up a couple of spots, and I think it worked really well. So again, wanted to shout that out, but Uoma Beauty. Another one that I have here, again, very well-known product. I did want to try this out though. I haven't tried it yet, so I am going to try it, let you know, but it is the one, the only Pat McGrath, Mother Pat. And this is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. And this color I got, oh, Light 5. So again, another one I wasn't sure about the color on another spot. I'm already getting all. Now this one is definitely thinner. The Uoma one and first one from Laws of Nature, those are definitely thicker foundations. I think the Uoma still, even though it's thicker and fuller coverage, I think it still settles well, and I don't feel like it doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel cakey, doesn't feel like I'm wearing several layers of makeup. This one, very, very nice. I've heard Samantha March mention this Pat McGrath, and she wears this, you know, special occasions. It's like her special foundation, but yeah, so I did get that. I will test that. Again, I wanted to highlight some of the less known brands. Pat McGrath, of course, everybody knows Pat McGrath, so, but I do want to try that out, and I'll let you know what I think. So next Next, we have some concealers. I did get the Uoma Beauty concealer. Now, this one's called Stay Woke concealer. The one I really wanted was out of stock, but I started with Fair Lady T3 and found that that was a little dark. Now, I could probably use this to like blemish cover, but I got another one and I got this one in White Pearl T2, and I think this one was definitely a better match. It's what I'm wearing now, but like I said, I could probably still use this just to spot correct kind of thing, so I will definitely keep using that, let you know. But so far, I think it's settled pretty well. I do have to watch, I try to use very minimal concealer just because I do have fine lines. I have more mature skin, so I do try to be careful not to put too much concealer on. I did try to lightly layer that, and I think it's wearing pretty well. Probably noticing a little bit of creasing, but honestly, I don't think there is a concealer out there that doesn't at least crease slightly on my skin especially. And I do have very dry under eyes, and I think this was definitely moisturized enough, creamy enough to settle well. So far, I am enjoying that. Next, let's see. I did go in with a couple of cream products. I was trying to remember because I'm really bad about remembering cream products. So again, a couple of these brands are well-known brands, but just had a variety. Some of the stuff I'd already had, so I wanted to highlight. I do have the Fenty Beauty Creme bronzer, Cheeks Out. This is in 2 Butter Biscuit. I think this one, it works really well for my skin tone. And I've used it a couple of times, so I definitely like it. Again, I'm just horrible at remembering cream products, but that is what I'm wearing as the base layer. I do have another bronzer over top of it, but I just wanted to highlight that. So I definitely love Fenty Beauty products. Then I also did go in with the Fenty Beauty Cream blush, and this one is called Cheeks Out, and this one's in Rosé Latte. It looks really, really dark, and when you first apply it, it's like, ooh, but once you blend it out, it has a very, very nice, just that fresh out of the sun, little sun-kissed color. I think it works really well even with my skin tones. I think it's really universal. Really like that product. And then I also, on top of that, that was all I used for cream products. This is the other product that I got from Laws of Nature Cosmetics, and this is their loose setting powder called a mineral loose setting powder, and this one's just translucent. I was a little worried. It does look like it has a little bit of sparkle in there, but once I applied it, I didn't notice any glitter or really sparkly after effect, so I don't know if it just looks that way, but it's so fine that you can't really tell. But I think it works really well. It seems to be a little bit more matte, but a nice product. Haven't had any issues with it. It did go on nice and smooth. Definitely like that product. Then next I went in with a bronzer. So for the bronzer, it's another brand here, Ace Beauty. I did receive this in a boxy charm actually. Bronzed in Paradise bronzing palette. I don't normally go for palettes because again, 9 times out of 10 there's 1, maybe 2 shades in the entire palette I can use. But again, this came in the boxy charm, so I was like, definitely use it. So what I did is I did use this lightest shade here, so that is what I'm wearing today. It did go on very smoothly, no issues, no patchiness. Didn't wear away any of my other makeup once I was rubbing it all in. So I do like that, and I have at least one of their eyeshadow palettes, really good brand. I really do enjoy them. Their eyeshadow palettes are really good, so we definitely check them out. And then I also have, on top of all that, I have Mented Cosmetics, which is another brand that I'm really enjoying. I also came across them a couple months ago as well, and this is their Peach for the Stars blush. Yeah, when you look at that, it looks woo, but go in with a light hand and you can definitely make it work. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it, so depending on, I usually like just matte blushes, but I can do one with a little bit of sheen, just I don't like glitter, which this doesn't seem to have glitter, so, but really like that. Really like Mented Cosmetics. I also have tried their lipstick, lip liners, and I also have a bronzer, which I want to try. Again, I could only use so many products here, so, but this is the bronzer I got, and it's called Beach Bum, and this is also by Mented Cosmetics. Very nice product there, so I have to try that out, and I will give you an update on that, but again, I really do enjoy their products. A couple other things here that I didn't wear, but I wanted to just highlight as well, too, that I almost forgot to tell you about. I also, when I got the Pat McGrath foundation, I did get the Pat McGrath concealer as well, and this is in L4. It's called the Skin Fetish Sublime Concealer. It's Pat McGrath. I'm sure it's lovely, so I will be trying that out as well. But you know what I think of that. Another Fenty Beauty. This is the Hustler Baby Kilowatt Highlighter. Another product that I've tried. Really enjoy that. Gosh. Got a lot of products here. All right, so other couple brands that I wanted to highlight. Now, again, only have so much space on my face here, but Colored Rain. Oh my gosh, you have to try out their products. This is called the Damage Control by their Power line. Just a blush and highlighter. Oh my gosh. beautiful, beautiful. So far, I have loved their products, and I have another one to highlight here in just a minute from Colored Rain. But again, I'm just kind of going down the list here, some products to highlight for you. Another company that I more recently heard is also sold at Ulta is Beauty Bakery. So this is their Neapolitan Bar Face Palette. Really cute. I just think it's so cute that it really does look like a Neapolitan bar, you know? Like, it's really cute. And it even has like a little nutrition label on the back. I just thought that was so cute. But this is the actual, of course, you got your bronzer, highlighter, blush. And that's a very bright blush. But again, you know, go in with a light hand and you can pretty much make anything work. I think I've used that bronzer once. It's definitely a little deep. So again, on my skin tone, definitely have to go a little bit lighter in with that as well. Just be careful. Another company that I love, I've talked about before, I just recently tried one of their other products. I've tried multiple of their eyeshadow palettes. It's Juvia's Place, and I did talk about this in at least one or two of my videos. And this is the highlighter, and this is the Tribe 3. This is the lightest one that they have for their highlighter, and I am actually wearing that on my face today. Definitely like that highlighter. But there is another highlighter that I wanted to showcase as well. I have talked about this a little bit before, but have really just started testing it out, and this is Danessa Myricks. And this I did get on Beautylish. I really like Beautylish. They have really fast shipping. I love the way their packages come. Everything's very nicely packaged, you know, very secure, well taken care of. Now this here is a highlighting palette. I don't normally go for palettes like I had said before, just because I'm not gonna be able to use all those. But the nice thing about a highlighter, you know, mostly these top 3 shades I'm going to use, and then this one, but these other ones I can actually use as eyeshadow as well, because, you know, I love anything, you know, shiny, shimmery like that. So I actually am wearing this one on top of that Juvia's Place to deepen it up just a little bit, so I am wearing that as well today, and it's a beautiful product. Oh, I love this. So definitely check out Danessa Myricks as well. And you can also, she has her own website, you can get on there as well, but I did, like I said, go to Beautylish and get that on there. Another couple of products here I want to highlight. I did recently get the Pat McGrath Rose Decadence. Very, very pretty. I wanted to showcase this as well, but you know, obviously, like I said, I could only put so many things on my face today, but I will do a separate video on that. Another thing I wanted to showcase here, I finally got a hold of, is JD Glow. Oh my gosh. So I got some single shadows. Tell you what, these are like this one, I think this is the one, it's called Unexpected. Oh my gosh, yeah. So that one there, called Unexpected. Oh my gosh. I love a good indie brand, and then a black-owned beauty indie brand. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get this stuff all over my jacket, but I do at least want to show you a little swatch there just so you can see what I'm talking about. But just look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Try another one here that I got. But I'm telling you, indie brand is where it is. If you haven't tried out an indie brand, Lethal Cosmetics is one that I've tried recently that I really like. You've got, you know, like I said, JD Glow. I've been waiting for theirs. Cleona, I'm waiting to finally get a hold of some of theirs. But when I was going to order it like back in June, they said they weren't even going to be able to get to my order until September. So I was like, I might as well just wait till closer to September before I go through all that and then waiting on my product. So I don't know, I'll get to them eventually, but I would love to try out Cleona. Oh my gosh, beautiful. So that's that. And then what I'm wearing on my face today is Colored Rain, and this is the Queen of Hearts eyeshadow palette, and I'm telling you, this is gorgeous. I did an eye look when I first got this, and it was so intense. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. But I'm wearing that on my eyes today, if you can see that. And I do have one other shadow on there as well. But oh my gosh, you gotta try out Colored Rain. I have the Safari palette as well, and a couple of just single eyeshadows of theirs, and I love, love, love those. So check them out. Let's see, I think that's all for eyes. Oh, and I did get a couple of these just at Sephora. They're the Pat McGrath Eye Ecstasy. One of them's Eye Ecstasy Sublime, and the other one's Subversive. And then I think one of these I'm actually wearing on my eyes. Yeah, so this is the one that I originally got, the Sublime. That's just more my color story. But this one here in the middle, I am wearing on top of the Colored Rain eyeshadow. So I did just dab a little bit on there to give a little extra shine. So not that the Colored Rain one wasn't shiny enough, trust me, it's beautiful. And then this other one is just a little bit more out of my comfort zone. Purple, and then a blue back here, like a deep, almost plum, which I would probably wear that one. And the gold I would wear. These were on sale. I think I got them for like $14 each. So I was like, Yeah, Pat McGrath, yeah, hello. Okay, so I did get those, and then a couple of other eye shadows. These are just single shadows that I got from Pat McGrath. So I think I got 10 of them total. Yeah, and I got them at different times. I got a couple from Sephora, and I got a couple from Pat McGrath directly. They were on sale. Colors that I would like, you got taupe in there, you got browns, you got golds, rose gold, those kind of colors that are down my alley. So I did get a bunch of those, but those are really, really pretty. And I just knew that, I don't know why, but I'm so like, her palettes are so just beautiful, like the big palettes. Oh my gosh, I'm like so afraid to even dip into them and mess them up. so they're basically just like decorations, you know. I got a problem, so. But I love Pat McGrath eyeshadows, and I have to say the indie brand, I mean, I love Pat McGrath, but indie brand is doing it. They've been doing it, multi-chromes, duochromes. They've been in that game for a while now, and the mainstream brands are just starting to tag along. So I'm telling you, you want some good multi-chrome, duochrome eyeshadows, check out some indie brands. You will not be disappointed. So, and I know Amy Loves Makeup is, I think, her name. I'll put her information in the description, but she's one of my indie brand people I go to. And then Angie, I can't say her last name, Niquivist or something like that, but it's like Angelica. But she does really good reviews on like indie brands too, and her eyeshadow looks, oh my gosh, that girl can use some makeup. So if you want to see some good indie brand makeup and some reviews and recommendations, that kind of stuff, so again, I'll put their links below. All right, the last products I want to highlight here are going to be lip products. The only thing I did have to cheat on, I of course just have whatever false lashes on, I think they're Kiss, and then my eyeliner. I know I got a Pat McGrath eyeliner with one of those little single eyeshadow trio kits I got, but for the life of me, I cannot find it. I don't know what happened to it, so I did end up having to cheat, and I'm using my Urban Decay Zero for my eyeliner because I needed a darker one because I was doing eyelashes, so I was like, I can't just use, you know, eyeshadow. I did cheat. That's the only product I cheated on. That, and then my M Cosmetics Brown Cream. I'm talking about eyebrows. I did also get the Uoma Beauty, it's called Baby Hair. Oh, isn't that cute? It's in the shade 3, which I want to say is like a neutral brown. It's either that or like a taupe. I don't remember the exact, but it's that baby fine micro pencil. Actually, the color is a really good color match for me, so I will definitely be using that. Creamy enough, but not too overly creamy, so it works well. I mean, again, I'm not real particular about brow pencils as long as the color match is good. I'm pretty simple otherwise, so. And then the lipsticks and lip liners and lip glosses. That's the last thing I have to talk about. Mented, I have a couple of lip liners. I did originally get the peach lip pencil. Really nice color there. Unfortunately, they only had a couple of lip liners, lipsticks that would work for my skin tone. These are the two that I got. So the peach one is the top one, and then the second one is called Lala. So peach top, Lala on the bottom. Peach one I did actually get as a kit. Actually, I think I got both of them as a kit. So the peach came with this one called Peach Please, which I'll just put there next to it so you can see. So the top is Peach Please with the peach lip liner, and then the bottom one is the Lala with Nude Lala. This is definitely darker, so I'd have to be wearing this intentionally, going somewhere, doing something to really be able to get away with wearing that. But that's the bottom one, the Lala Nude Lala. Very nice, very creamy. I think they're called a soft matte, if I remember correct. So yeah, so those are the Mented cosmetics, the Peach Please and the Peach Lip Liner, and then the Lala Nude Lala are the bottom. But very nice. I think they're like a soft matte formula. That's about the only ones that would work for me, and I don't know if they had a matte and a soft matte, but I don't like a full matte just because it emphasizes too much texture on my lips and too dry. So I like more of a cream or a soft matte. So these are soft matte formula, I really like them. And then a couple of other lipsticks that I've gotten. Colored Rain, when I got the Queen of Hearts, I got another palette as well, and I got this lipstick, came in a kit, and this one is called May She Rain. That's the lipstick itself, and then the swatch is that bottom one there. Very pretty color, and that's actually what I'm wearing now with just a little bit of the Lala lip liner because it is pretty dark. Then I have this on top. I did also get, this is by Beauty Bakery as well. It's called Bastani Ice. I think I'm saying that right. But this is a little cute little mini, which I really like minis because, again, there's so much product in here. You never go through it all. But this is definitely the lightest of the ones that I have, so definitely works well for my skin tone. But it's the lowest one, the bottom one there. And then I got 3 lip gloss, lipstick, or like liquid formula. And these are from the Lip Bar. So I was very excited to check out the Lip Bar as well. It was one that I wanted to check out. They are now at Target. So I got these 3. This one is called Goddess. And this one, it says lip gloss, but it feels more of like a liquid lipstick. But I'm just gonna put that, I guess maybe now putting it like this. But yeah, I guess it's more of a gloss. It just seemed more intense, I guess, on the lips. But that's that one there on the side. And then I got just a clear gloss, just because you can't go wrong with clear gloss. It's a very, very nice, very wet look formula. So that's there at the end. And then I have this last one is called Girl Boss. I'll put that right below the other one. Now this one is the most intense, has kind of a purplish mauve-ish kind of color. I don't remember where I put it. But yeah. But those are some great products, and I highly recommend you try these brands out. Very, very impressed. Thanks guys for stopping by. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for coming on this journey with me, checking out some wonderful Black-owned beauty brands. I do recommend you check these brands out, show them some love. They really do have some high quality, great products. Really, really recommend. If you haven't already, please like, thumbs up this video. Make sure you've subscribed if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell, turn on all notifications so that you'll be aware of my uploads on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Otherwise, I want you all to be safe, wear your masks, wash your hands, social distance, stay hydrated, and see you soon. Bye. You didn't get, of course, putting too much on of anything's gonna get cakey, but put a layer. I started, they had, the one I really, these are their, oh, sorry, wrong one. Well, just